Alex Barth and Evan Lazar from the field at Gillette Stadium, the same field where perhaps, Evan, Josh Gordon could make his Patriots debut this Sunday against the Miami Dolphins. We talked about this in the game leading up to Detroit, what our expectations were for him in his debut. He didn't play, so let's bring it back. Let's do it again.
We missed on that one a little bit.
We missed on that, although I think we did say at the beginning of the video, the disclaimer, if he's active, so we'll do it again. If Josh Gordon is active against the Miami Dolphins, what are you expecting? But first off, do you expect him to be active this week?
If he is not active this week, then everybody in New England has a gripe with Bill Belichick. Yeah. This is ridiculous. Get this guy on the field. I mean, we're throwing Cordell Patterson. He doesn't even know what route to run out there right now. All right? You got Chris Hogan on the outside, who's not an explosive player. I've been saying that for months. Patriots fans don't like me for that, right? They always come at me because of my hate for Chris Hogan. I don't hate Chris Hogan. All right? I just don't think that he's anything special. Get Josh Gordon on the field. This is getting ridiculous. He's been with the team for 2 weeks now. Honestly, this grinds my gears because what they threw out there Sunday night, you're telling me that Josh Gordon running a go route on every play wasn't going to be better for the team than Cordell Patterson? Bill Belichick always does what's best for the football team. What is best for the football team, whether he knows 5% of the playbook or 95% of the playbook, is Josh Gordon playing on Sunday.
Okay, so how much of that playbook does he know? If he does play, how much is he going to be able to do?
Well, last week we heard Belichick. I asked him directly. I was like, how much of the playbook is Josh Gordon going to learn? And he said that it's a segment of the playbook that is most important. What he meant by is whatever the game plan is this week, that's what we're teaching Josh Gordon. We're not going back in time to training camp and we were teaching all the techniques and all 500 pages of the big Rolodex that Josh McDaniels has. We're teaching him the 25 to 30 plays that we think is going to be the basis of our offense on Sunday. I think that we'll see a similar thing, and now they can build on it, right? Because he already game planned for the Lions, even though he didn't play. He already game planned for the Lions. Now we can see him build on it with a game plan for the Dolphins. You kind of learn a little bit more of the playbook and a little bit more of the playbook, and then by the playoffs, hopefully, then he has the whole playbook down.
What's the matchup for him if he's on the field? How do you think Miami counters? And do they pay him that respect of, safety help over the top, double coverage brackets? Is he going to get that extra attention, or will he get some one-on-one opportunities?
I think that to start the game, I think he's going to get Xavier Howard, their top corner, if he's on the field. So he's going to get their number one corner. But I think to start the game, they're going to see if Howard can take him on an island. Because I think that they're going to think, all right, let's see if he knows enough of the playbook. Let's see if his, camaraderie with Tom Brady, his relationship with Tom Brady is far enough along for him to really burn us in man coverage. And let's go from there, because I really think the Dolphins are going to play a lot of man coverage in this game. That's what they did last year. I think they're going to do it again this week. So I think that that's what we're going to get to start with. And then if he starts torching Xavier Howard, then you can see the safety help over the top and maybe some brackets or some double teams. But I think that to start with, the Dolphins are going to kind of, take the risk, so to speak, focus their game plan on Rob Gronkowski, and then kind of move it to Gordon if they have to mid-game.
Do you think the hamstring's still a factor?
I do, and I think that was probably the biggest factor and the biggest reason why he didn't play last week. Not because the hamstring was too injured for him to play in the game, but because the hamstring limited him all week in practice, so he wasn't able to get the reps in practice to kind of catch up to speed with Tom Brady, get on the same page as the rest of his teammates and Brady, especially. So I think that hamstring limiting him is really what ended up making him inactive.
All right, well, we will see. Evan Lazar, all kinds of fired up about Josh Gordon.
Get him in the game!
From Gillette Stadium for CLNS.